One of the things that gets in the way of people producing videos and their content is that they don't know if they should be the voice of their business. So, one of the questions I want to answer for you today is, should you do it yourself or should you get other people to do it? And if you are going to do it yourself and you're nervous, how can you take away that problem so you can get on with creating your marketing? If you've not heard me talk before, my name's Howard Tinker from Done For You Marketing, and I help people produce content so that they can get lots of content out there into social media, onto the internet, onto their website, so that they can start to promote their business and get more customers. So, should you be the voice of your business? Well, if you are the key person within your business, then yes, maybe you should be, because you are presenting yourself and the business as one thing. However, in the case, let's say, of a multidisciplinary healthcare practice, it could be that you've got 4, 5, 10 different practitioners. So it doesn't make sense for one person to be the voice all the time. However, you might find that the other practitioners, or some of them, are not confident at producing video content. So instead of 10, you might have 4 people that do it regularly. And a strategy that I'm going to teach you in a moment about doing it for yourself, if you're nervous, you can apply to the other practitioners within the multidisciplinary practice. So first of all, if you are working in a multidisciplinary practice, it shouldn't be you all the time. It should be lots of different people that do different work, so that that can be promoted really well on Google My Business, or Google Business Profile as it's now called, because people will be looking for your practice, but they might be coming for different things. So you could have, for instance, a physiotherapist, you could have a chiropractor, you could have a GP, you could have a podiatrist, so on and so forth. And if people are looking for a podiatrist and he or she doesn't feel comfortable in front of the video, but the chiropractor does, and all you've got in promoting you is videos and content about the chiropractor, then you're not going to attract podiatry clients to your practice. So it has to be across the board. But I do appreciate not everybody wants to do video content. So we'll come back to how do you get those people to produce content in a moment. So if you are the voice of the business, then yes, most of the time it should be you. You should do a video like this at least once a fortnight and produce lots of different content from that. However, I do work with people that feel very self-conscious about being on video. And so what I suggest to them is 2 things. One is that they use the Zoom software, where you can invite somebody else on and you can have a discussion. So instead of feeling self-conscious about talking straight to camera like I'm doing now, you can actually talk to somebody else who can ask you questions about what you do in your business. And there's probably lots and lots of things that you do. So you could write down, say, 10 or 20 topics about what you do, why you help people, how you help people, what are your top 10 tips, that kind of thing. And then the other person can ask you those questions and you can answer them quite naturally. If you still don't want to be on the video, then you can get a video editor to put different photographs that represent the things that you're talking about, so your face is not seen, but you still have the audio of you talking underneath that. So that's one of the things that you can do. The other thing that we do quite often is we create what's called a wave video. So we will use a headshot of somebody, like a still shot, and we'll use that instead of a video, but underneath it the audio is still running. So you get a still shot with the audio running, and the transcript, so the subtitles, if you like, are appearing on top of the still shot. So the head would be at one side like this is, and the subtitles or the transcript would be running up the other side of the screen, if you like. So we call those wave videos. And again, it's another way that you can do video content without actually appearing on the video. Finally, the other thing that you can do is that you can actually use the transcript as a blog. So even if you don't want to do any video, you can still answer the question to video, extract the transcript and just use it for a blog and never use the video. Coming back to the multidisciplinary practice, for those people that don't want to or don't feel comfortable appearing on video, you as one of the practitioners that do feel comfortable can interview the other person in exactly the same way that I described on Zoom. You could be sat in one office in the practice, they could be sat in another office in the practice. Both of you come into Zoom and then record it that way. So just to summarize, if you are the main person in the business, you're the key person in there that's promoting the business and the business is about you and your products and services, yes, it should be you. You don't have to appear on the video, but it helps if you do, because you are going to build that know-like side of the customer journey. There's ways to do it without appearing, as I've told you. And in a multidisciplinary practice, it shouldn't be just one person. It should be lots of people that are talking about the different practices, because that way, when people look up in Google, Google are going to direct them for all the different reasons to your multidisciplinary practice. If you need help with things like this, then please get hold of us through our website, doneforyoumarketing.com.au. We can have a quick chat with you, see if we can help you, see if you like what we're proposing, and then we can help you to get your marketing done and get new customers coming through the door for you.